Mema wache emwa kwa ba ediba XTV eso abononsia nonsia bremu kase nimre na so ayede ebro ene ekita onsabo som ni de to se dwunu no wafimpini ne edwunu mienu no emo na wotwe wie ye nsem akoso uni honom ya saka ya boabo ni na no ayede ebro se anopa nonsia kase ewo XTV eso efrin company mantemo Pokwasi Festus adon plaza building ne mo sanso sa wokopie mu ewa barefoot tintan kase no so Facebook XTVGH, YouTube, XTV Ghana, TikTok, XTV391, Instagram, XTV Ghana, Twitter, XTV Ghana. Nena no pay in some be our bete NSA. In Rada and now man penny da when yani baby ako Professor Evans Fifi at Amels. If we shall Makumaku dunia, just say what one nanom a one siedo, no more chef and Castiano a anniversary ni palm, a wasundre park, a honum, Koku anyi duhu, wano. Wetimi aka kwan yo fa so a woni Professor Mills ehia ye omo ye adwuma wo church mu nyema hodro Professor Mills ebua no manetimi ye ne de wada so etenkwa wo tie ni so ankasa enye asem ketua na sa adwumedi na se a womampani na adoda kwa kofu ado wono so kopie mu e wadwumedi na se no wode atodwa ese wono ankasa etiye se asumdwe park honom no bia ya yede papa na to no na enye kokoro nti ko anyi dohu ena to nsafre na wono so imwa wowo no wotimi edima na omusiesi ho kama inrada womotimi ekwohyefa kase ni pa ewo honom ngopie mu ewa santimante mu so aswame eye magazine honom no adehia omotutu ensuo ni niam abubo mo mahwe dwani no wo ye nsentwefo nhie mo edi chopa kase pa etumi edi ma no se won fa nche mo de bufusho enetimi di sai dwume ni nyina ewa kasebo yi mu a yede ebro nsem bi kan we hu kakra bi ena mapone ho ede amawo no kame ho fiti se me akopem 7 minutes edwunu no bebo apa no nsia ho de wo peti de wo pa hwe no eno kuto ena me de ebro oba pa me visa kosi ate eni medin afi manyeshe nsem na se Eda no ya wada eno mampene dada wenya ne baby akọ Professor Fifi Evans Atamels infisha mako eduso ngotwe odi na woda na kwoti ase ananka 78th birthday ene ye dano ya wada na afibe ye infisha mako dunie wodi ni 68th birthday ni wie pepepe ni na be ye nan so anane na miensa so ene woto ananom wonse do nti nra 24th July ene ye fisha mako dua pape eto anananom wonse do na wo wi sa na desa kwa ya ro sem kese pa ediama omamu ni nyina wiase nyina eka ye ho ma ye di ya wankasa inra ena ne fisha mako dunu edru ye no Samuel Koku Anyido hu awono ene ye CEO anapese founder Wada Atamels Institute na ano eka ne nso no no ye nipa wono ene kasa Professor Mills wono ene kasa pa ede emma no na bra mo chef akese no wakasaye wotinisuo okan se papa we kwaya wofa so ene ni hia adwuma woni ne ye niema papa etimi ayama no wo ye ni twetwo mo twetwa se wa fe nan kasa wo chirechiri mo okan ni nsem ese.
I realized very early that I had no option but to remain extremely loyal to the late president. When sometime in 2005, I was then working at the Metropolitan and Allied Bank as head of Treasury and Finance, when he personally called me, in humility, Koku, please, I think you have something to offer. Can you work for me? I know you can help me. Join the team. Today, Rojo is here. Mr. Nchubesaku is here. Echi Baba Kamara. They are all here and they know the story. So if anybody is running around saying that he held my hands and took me to President Mills, it's a figment of the person's imagination. President Mills called me himself. Hence, the loyalty and the covenant working relationship between the two of us. If out of millions of Ghanaians, a former president who had attempted to become president calls you in humility and asks you to work for him, God forbid that I be disloyal to him. God forbid that I be disloyal to him. God has never needed a multitude to bring forth his divine glory. He has never needed a multitude. It takes individuals who allow themselves to be vessels for God to use to achieve results. President John Evans Atta Mills, I pledge to you on this same ground in 2020 that by the kind grace of God, I will not allow your final resting place to continue to remain a place of shame before the multitude and the hosts above. I promised to ensure that your memory is properly honored. Sir, thank you. You were a friend, you were a father, you were a mentor. Sir, it is your friend and your mate at the university, His Excellency Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo. Today, he has built your final resting place for you and stands as a monument and a lasting legacy on the pages of the nation's books. Sir, you taught me how to love and care for the nation and for people. Sir, I pledge to you once again that my love for God and Ghana shall never wax cold. God shall surely see me through to the end of my destiny's journey. Sir, you are a good man, and I cherish every opportunity you gave me to serve my country. Sir, please plead the cause of Ghana from where you are for heaven to smile favorably on this dear nation of ours. May the souls of Osajifo Dr. Kwame Nkrumah, Mr. Edward Akufo-Addo, Professor Kwesi Abrifa-Busia, General Ignatius Kutu-Achampong, General William Frederick Akufu, Dr. Hilal Iman, Flight Lieutenant Jerry John Rawlings, may the souls of all our patriarchs continue to rest well, and rest well. The God I serve hates ingratitude. So God forbid that I show ingratitude.
Na Samuel Kuku Anyidohu wano na wakasa nenu echi wasanso editu just say abra yesi Professor Mills echi no na Professor Mills wasum ni daye papa abini dom nyina no wane ne kasa e ni daye mu ma Professor Mills ka kire ne say bia ya yedi no ato ho no wonko siesi ho emfama no ena manu sinti ena wo hya ase se wo siesi ho no ma hu nsem bebrebe ebe ye deja ego man Ghana mo kire ye kwan ya ena muswinti a wo ye na adwen se wo be siesi bia ya ye Professor Mills ekoto ye no.
I could not continue waking up startled in the middle of the night, seeing President Mills, not because I'm practicing necromancy, not because I'm worshiping a dead body, but I see him. He shows himself to me and begs me and says that, Koku, if anybody and everybody turns their back, I beg you, don't do it. Please, whatever it will take to give me a befitting resting place, please do it and God will bless you. Mr. President, Your Excellency, I have prayed, I have fasted, I have wept, I have cried. I've been called names, I've been persecuted to the point of losing my 8-year-old daughter in December 2020. And Mr. President, thank you. You called me to say, have my sympathy. Thank you, God bless you. To the extent of losing my daughter, the people who will not help build this place, rather will tell me that I use my daughter for ritual purposes. That's the pain one has gone through only because you are working for the Republic of Ghana to move from a certain level of shame into an acceptable form of giving the former president, commander-in-chief, a sleeping place. But it is well.
Na just say ho sempa papa na enu echi Ghana pesi Ghana mampeni na Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo wono so kopie mu odwumedi na se na emu no ena wode atodwa esen wo beye mampeni echi no ena wonya ne ntie se bia ya ye de mampeni na Professor Mills ekoto ye no na bia ho no mo enye ne senti ne Koku Anyidohu ankasa eba ne chen beka chane se won buwa no wontimi nsiesie ho eno nti ene wono so etimi ehye se Coastal Development Authority fo enkohwe no mko siesie nyema ekoye onum nyina ebiomo omko siesie ne dey sa wo se na ho no aye na ho emre bi etwe mo tumo se omo aye adwuma papa ewo ho no wo chem se kokwa ni do wa ya ade ankasa onum pani na do dan kwakofo ado yenkohwe.
Sometime after becoming president, I became aware of the sad state of Asumdwe Park. And in 2020, I received a request from the late president's energetic communications director, Koku Anyido, who runs the institute named after the president, for the assistance of government to rehabilitate the facility. I agreed, and subsequently, I instructed the Coastal Development Authority to undertake a thorough rehabilitation of the park with the close cooperation of the Institute. It was not right that the park had been allowed to deteriorate considerably over the years since his burial in 2012. And I'm happy that it was under the presidency of Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, allegedly, quote, his fiercest critic, that Asumdwe Park has been elevated to a status befitting the final resting place of a president of the Republic of Ghana. Sometime after becoming president.
No, Ghana Mampeni, Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, and wetimi acheche mo kwanye fa so a omutimi ekosiesie Asumdwe Park no, ene de ho etime ho no wetimi ya akono pa enu ada wo mudi Professor Mills Fisher Makomaku Junior twese wato nanom ewonse do na ye nto akase no so ene fa wonkopi mo ewo osunko amanyuku numo imprempren de yeto aba eyi ni fufuro fresh kura lawyer Justin Frimpong Kodua wono akasa wo chemo se ansa na ne de wo betimi aba beye lawyer ewo man Ghana mu NPP amanyuku numo eyo man pani na Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo wono ene share no kitipa wono an share ne se won kono koye lawyer no wono anso ne sanso etua ne face edi man na ne de wetimi aba beye lawyer wasanso aba beye trotofo edi ama amanyuku kase NPP.
When Nana saw me, he vividly remembered the face. He just saw me, and the first thing that he could say, "Oh, Kodua, we lost the elections." He said, "Kodua, we lost the elections. Now, we are both unemployed." Interesting. He just said it like that, and we all just laughed and said, "Nana, yes, indeed, it's true." Then he asked me, "What is it that I want to do?" And I was very honest with him and told him that I'm someone who is interested in politics and I want to pursue politics as a career. Then he advised me then, that was 2009, that if I'm interested in politics and it's something that I want to do as a full-time career or job, then why don't I go to the law school?
Okay.
And for that one, you have a backup profession so that you don't need to rely on someone to give you employment. And you know, the moment you get into politics, you are tainted. And if you are not careful and the government loses elections, people will be uncomfortable to employ you. But if you're a lawyer, you're employed. So he is the one who advised me to go to the law school. So I took his advice. And in fact, the first term, my school fees, he paid for it. 2010.
Okay.
So that's how I went to the law school.
Wow.
And in fact, it's one of the best advice anybody has ever given to me. To give advice to the government on issues that we have raised red flags and those things, we'll do so. When Nana saw
Intino Justin Frimpong Kodua wono ne yetrotro edima NPP amanyuku iprempren amene e kasaye na onimi se ansa na bato we ebetimi abaso no dream trefo mantemu dream trefo makomako dunse ni nyina omo declare omo support edima eye John Boedu ano wono ene yetrotro edima amanyuku no na afi ekogwie echi na ade no kwakobo abom no na akọ dru kwan obefa so betimi atwe edi aben eye imprempren de omo ato aba omo ye campaign etia no omo ato aba edi ama nanso lawyer Justin Kodua de wono de wose enye hwe crisis wo mo nyina de ba ni kokoba wo mo nyina e krobofo ntino otu wo mo nyina de wono akasa dutu na namo ekọ wo mo nyina nchen ya wo che mo se wo ma wo mo nkan bom no mutimi nya edwuma na wo mo botai ene se wo bebe break 8 no entimi imre mo famo
Mr. Sumitra, the chairman, Nemo, Iras to be team, and name other police. Said them, Obi Woko Cassetia, yes, so, yet their channel. And we say in 2024, the Yankaya one Buma start breaking the eight, no, and the Juma. Abaya or in fair watching, if in 1992. Yet, they say, the person for 12 years. And no young Quanaqua. And we say, I dare be here since 1992. Yes, I see here. They met me in young Kabul. You know, you must say, the MPP, the Kabul, and they do to me now. The net Empo Nebia, Usubedu so. The Kabul, yes, Yemi send me your co-position. You never can. The message in Debbie be our fan tour. And I'm sorry, being your penny, your word, your friend. Your friend,
Entino for Edima or Stuko Kwama Yukuna Yapano Fufrokra, Justin, lawyer Justin Frimpon Kodria. And our Cassano. Now, and then in our trip, Pelco Pim was and Timantine was Simbi Echo. So, Nina, and it's a woman, one more a year Swami magazine, Honma, one more spare parts, Nini Yama ever honominal, one more album, Humadi, Eddie, maybe one mashabi near one was song, and now what that a drum do no mashabi fee, Unyamni, or Saiche men some bonso, one more to two, and Sony Yama ever born a bra. Walk so quack or says a quina one more ayano, a quack or drum pempen, so bayana, no more anything before say what's not watch it do, what's not watch a crown. When I was a waffle so a dear aquine, AD quino, what's not watch it into 1 to 2 near my born which any say, on boy free and cassa. Now, Oberkai say, Ashanti caucus, a woman, a war, a year machine fee, one would in same me 2 Jadano fear that say, one of the say, Juman, one whom I don't fetch up, if I'm on washing with Jenny, and pa. Would you say, ayo, you're in Radda, or friends and truffle she one penny for I down my no, our magazine honono, one didn't seem say, a two jar, one chopper, a dima or mashi beginning.
Said, near see, and I know you are that. I am more friendly be any a mano, a farm, Russia or Monsa, a tutun so, and in Yama beer, a cajon, a broye MP. And Tia Yan say, a binomuke cassa. Magazine from Pennyphone and Sasha Siena Mass idea no course war. Your friend, my way, ya per se come out and send you out to say, and you no credit, say young Pennyphone and I share Mofrano Kutupa, and more yes, I near manner a course on no mum. A bufobi and a buy any mint me was be and a buy and a Maya Mofrano farm, Russia or Monsam, a yes, I near manner a course on. And to me, Jinahami, Graminianum garages for an name, and his pepper dealers have for my Zianum. And the mechanical association for any middle for Akama, my saying you to say, Penibia and Tass Medina a course on Echi. Yes, and no crack, sir, a footro no a high. A say a nearma, and my moving yare. Ah, am I a quano so a quine send a to 12 on a idea having a pabby. Nemo me a jid to say, and your quine and Kaya Faso a Kaya Semono. And penny for na ya to adwena ye tu na mo say ye nim down and penny for benya kitan udie papa bi afa saa ne ma no ho senia esi ya na mekan o saa that day no wukwa da twa mu mia me tu ka ko regional highway director ne office eni konya kitan udie bisa no ma wo hye ye bo say adwa da twa mu ya saa sem ni sie no na ya ade a mo ba kwan so be ye adwuma no kran so say mo ba ye so mo be hu say adwa da no mo hye ase ba kwan so eti ne bae no na nye mpanyimfo na hye nkora no kutupa na emom nkora no bi na fam ra hye omonsem na yen mpanyimfo ye da wo ma no wa harum yi yen ka se ye yi
no mpanyimfo a wo mo eda so magazine artisans a wo mo ewo honom wo ma no mpanyimfo no na friends ntwefo hye mu a wo mo di chow power edi ma wo mo mahye bedwini no yen gira wo mo nsem so na no pe ena dwade ye ka se bo edi kan ewo ne na wo twe mu no yen fini nyina mfensi na me fa sedam fa ma so wonya bre enya daje na wo hwe XTV ya no pa no nsia kase anope me fa sedam fa ma chichi beauty salon sebra no won siesie ho kama farmer se pedicure manicure opese wo ye wuti opese wo twa maker wo koye wedding outdoor engagement na koye opese obi siesie wo ma kama na wo pia amanfo nka se assistant ni hu ofe brain ni hu ofe dia bomadian na ko chichi beauty parlor wo ye be ni nyina e de amon ni hia ni se obefre no e was 0547254078 0547254078 Samsung Ayet Creation Sebra no no so empamatade fefefe pamfan show emfa oni program ma wo ko emane mema emofra ne penifo wopam ni nyina bi e wo honom atade biera wo pe bia ni program bia wo ko bia no wo matade a wo de be mo ni hia ni se obefre no e was 0242389851 0242389855 so pese wo sua ge pam so a wo se bra waye crowd of papa say wo betcho emfa oni bebi o wo de bra na nchen mo be ni nyina e de amount anope de ogina camera na chi emame e DJYX fresh boy ba ko pe Samsung ukopie mu e MC a ho de twa meti mu e Bismarck abla lonson e tan na chi se pintin na ni pa ko chen sem nyina gu krata so e de mame e Zenab Ahasam ya making kan ma wonso e oba pa mevis akosia ate na be sorry so ma microphone at Mr. Mwat edidi ekoso e wagude mu nsem se bebre akoso e wagude mu nsem na otwewe ye waboa boni nyina na wabɔ ne beda wode ebro nti mo afide no enda he ya me do ase e mo ene hwem